How can one man project the image of a modest patriot while quietly controlling billions? In a country where the average monthly wage barely crosses $800, one man quietly controls a hidden fortune estimated at over $200 billion. Vladimir Putin's public image is built around modesty and patriotism, but the empire he commands tells a very different story. Behind palace walls and secret bank accounts lies a reality the world was never meant to see. What's being hidden from the public eye? And how deep does the web of secrecy really go? Stay with me. This will change how you see everything. Officially, Vladimir Putin's family portrait looks remarkably plain, almost too plain for someone who rules one of the world's most powerful nations. For nearly 30 years, he was married to Lyudmila Shkrebneva, a former Aeroflot flight attendant known for her reserved nature and ability to stay far from the political limelight. Their marriage ended quietly in 2013 after years of persistent rumors about growing distance and separate lives. Together, they have 2 daughters, both shrouded in layers of secrecy that few have ever managed to pierce. Maria Vorontsova, the eldest, pursued a career in medicine and biology, reportedly working on endocrinology and child growth projects. Katerina Tikhonova, the younger daughter, chose a radically different path, becoming a technology executive and managing influential scientific research initiatives tied to Moscow State University. Both daughters have reportedly changed their last names and built new identities, far removed from any public association with Putin. They maintain low profiles, live discreet lives, and avoid any hint of political involvement, all deliberate moves designed to shield them from both international attention and domestic scrutiny. In Russia, mentioning Putin's daughters by name in the media remains risky, a near-taboo subject that can trigger swift repercussions. But the story doesn't end with what's been officially acknowledged. Behind closed doors and across Europe, whispers hint at a far more complicated and concealed personal life. Multiple credible reports have linked Putin romantically to Alina Kabayeva, the former Olympic gold medalist gymnast, who later entered the political sphere. Some sources allege that they share more than a discreet relationship, suggesting they have 2 sons, possibly born in secret at a private clinic in Switzerland, under tight security and surrounded by trusted insiders. Hidden away in highly secured estates near Lake Valdai and Sochi, these supposed children have reportedly lived their lives entirely out of the public eye, guarded by military-level security operations. The locations they allegedly inhabit are protected by restricted airspace, private roads, and heavily armed patrols, ensuring that no journalist or outsider could stumble upon them by accident. No official birth certificates bearing Putin's name exist. No public photographs have ever surfaced. It's as if Putin engineered an entire alternate family life so secretive, so insulated, that it might as well belong to another dimension, one completely invisible to the outside world. Power doesn't exist in a vacuum, and neither does Putin's wealth. Surrounding him is a circle of billionaires who owe much, if not all, of their fortunes to their loyalty to him. Names like Roman Abramovich, Arkady Rotenberg, and Gennady Timchenko aren't just business tycoons. They're trusted stewards of influence and fortune. Investigations suggest that many of their business empires serve a dual purpose, accumulating wealth not only for themselves, but also securing and expanding Putin's reach across industries, continents, and secret bank accounts. They are the caretakers of an empire hidden in plain sight, moving assets, buying properties, and insulating the real owner from exposure. Officially, Putin's salary is modest, clocking in at around $140,000 a year. But what emerges from international leaks paints a far different picture. A sprawling palace on the Black Sea, worth over $1.4 billion allegedly built for Putin's personal use, features a private theater, a vineyard, underground hockey rink, and even a casino. Beyond that, dozens of luxury residences, fleets of cars, private yachts like the Graceful and Scheherazade, and priceless collections of art have been quietly connected to his network. Documents exposed by the Panama Papers and Pandora Papers show the intricate trails leading back to Putin's circle. Each trail twisted, hidden under fake owners, shell companies, and offshore havens, a masterpiece of concealment crafted over decades. How does someone stash billions in a world wired for transparency? It's not just about having the money, it's about mastering the hiding game. Putin's fortune reportedly flows through a maze of frontmen and offshore companies registered in exotic locations like Panama, Seychelles, and the British Virgin Islands. His oldest allies, childhood friends, and former judo partners act as the official owners on paper. Properties worth millions are bought and sold without his name ever appearing on a single document. When Western governments go looking, they find only shadows, empty shells, paperwork trails leading to cutouts, and associates who officially deny any wrongdoing. It's a spiderweb so tightly woven that even full-scale international investigations often hit dead ends. Despite the overwhelming evidence of staggering wealth, Putin continues to publicly portray a life of modesty. Russian state TV shows him relaxing at Spartan wooden cabins, fishing with a simple rod, or attending Orthodox services like a humble citizen. Yet contrast this with the leaked images of his luxurious lifestyle. Multi-million-dollar watches, private jets equipped with gold-trimmed interiors, exclusive hunting lodges guarded by elite forces. Official asset declarations list a simple apartment, a few vintage cars, and a trailer, a storybook of modest means that fools almost no one anymore. But that's the point. The illusion of modesty is not an accident, it's a strategy. A weaponized image designed to maintain loyalty among ordinary Russians, even as the real life being lived behind closed doors is anything but simple. In recent years, the world's scrutiny has tightened. After Russia's actions in Ukraine and broader geopolitical tensions, Western nations began targeting Putin's circle with waves of sanctions aimed at freezing assets, seizing yachts, and restricting financial access. These moves peeled back some layers of the hidden empire, exposing luxury assets and secret holdings. Yet even now, the core of Putin's fortune remains elusive. Investigative reporters from organizations like OCCRP and ICIJ have pushed deeper, uncovering the hidden mansions, luxury apartments in Monaco, and ties to secret banking networks. Sanctions hurt the oligarchs, but so far, they haven't cracked the armor around Putin's deepest reserves of wealth. The shield of loyal billionaires, offshore structures, and layers of plausible deniability continues to hold firm, at least for now. So, what happens to an empire built in the shadows? With growing pressure from the West, internal dissent rising in Russia, and Putin's iron grip on power aging into uncertainty, the future of this hidden fortune becomes a tantalizing question. Will the next generation of oligarchs and heirs maintain the same loyalty? If you found this journey inside Putin's secret world fascinating, don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the untold stories shaping our world. And hey, don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss our next story.